Good morning, everyone. We are with Mr. Santosh today. He is an ex MR. He was the head of sales for MR for almost like 2.5 years. Started working there from 2018 till 2025. Today, he has started his own construction in the name of Arthouse Hills. So, we are going to talk to him about different aspects of his life, his career, and the new project which he has taken up. Over to Santosh Bhai.
Thank you, Nitin. Always a pleasure. Thank you for gracing us with your presence in our office. Yes, it's been a long journey with EMAAR, almost 7 years, and I think we go way back to 2018. I think that's when we first met.
That's great.
I think you were also a part of EMAAR back then. So part of the real estate industry for over a decade. Worked with the best in the region. In fact, the best company to work for in the entire world in real estate. Started as a sales manager in EMAAR, as you know. I was in the Dubai Mall and
Right.
then slowly grew up my ranks and got an opportunity to the head sales in 2023. It was a wonderful opportunity for me. I grabbed it with both hands. And what we've seen after that was miraculous. In fact, if you look at the growth of Dubai real estate, probably executed over 150 billion dirhams of sale, which was fantastic. And all credit to the leadership of Dubai and EMAR who have given me this opportunity to grow in Dubai.
That's great. Okay, so audience, I must tell you that all these questions which I have prepared, but he has not prepared any answer. So it is going to be one fantastic podcast today. So, what was your journey in MR? Can you just describe in 5 words?
Uh,
5 words only.
Good question. If you ask me, EMA for me starts with Ms. Ramit Jain. He is my mentor, my guru, the person who hired me in EMA,
Right.
gave me this opportunity. So I was working in China at that point in time for an
Right.
Indian developer. I was heading their procurement arm. I've done sales before, but I got lucky. I got his connect.
Right.
So I interviewed with him, and he said I was right for the job for sales. I've done sales in the past. I did varied profiles, but sales really excites me. And he's the one who got me to Dubai, and it was amazing. He gave me the opportunity to lead a team. I started as a sales manager in Dubai Mall. We had a kiosk, as you know, we had a
Right.
very good kiosk near the waterfall. I had a 7 people team, and 2018, 2019, the market was not as great. They were tough times. We've seen up and any real estate cycle sees ups and downs.
Right.
So it was a good learning for me, good learning curve. And later on, as I grew in the company, the team got size increased. I got promoted, and finally, 2023, I got the opportunity to become head of sales. Possibly the first homegrown head of sales because
Yes.
all other head of sales were
But from
bought from
outside.
outside. So it was a great opportunity, and I felt special because they're giving an opportunity for somebody inside the company to grow to head of sales position, and I had to prove myself.
Right.
And I've seen all the previous head of sales, what they have done. I've learned from them.
Right.
Everybody has taught me a lot, and I just wanted to obviously set a benchmark which will be difficult to meet. And I was just
150 billion.
so in 2023 was amazing. 2024 was a year where we just decided to grow. So we grew from 37 billion in 2023 to almost 65 billion in 2024,
Wow.
and also thanks to the market. And 2025 also till I left, I think we clocked 40 billion, and it was very well done. I had a great experience, and even leaving EMAR was tough. But 7 years in a company, 7 years from the place where I come from in India, they say it's an era. So I wanted to see what else can I do, and
Right.
I was heading sales and marketing there. But I really wanted to do something more in development side, and that's where I am
Right.
today.
Great. Okay. So, why do you feel MR is the best company to work for, to buy with, or why it is best company in Dubai? Why it is known as best company in Dubai?
See, the answer to the question, I'll need to take you back 2.5 decades back. I think 1990s when Dubai was being seen as the touristic destination of the world. Two things happened. I think in 80s Emirates started. So Emirates started putting Emirates started putting Dubai on the map of the world, by connecting Dubai to the entire world. So
Yes.
when people came to Dubai, also to play golf, there are a lot of golf courses in Dubai. People used to. There was also golf tourism. When people came and saw Dubai, EMAAR was very instrumental in creating the landscapes and the this magnificent master plans. Dubai Marina, Arabian Ranches, Emirates Hills.
Yeah.
So when rich people started looking at Dubai as, what, this is something different. And
Right.
I personally give credit to Emirates and EMAAR. I mean, obviously, our visionary leadership, without which this is not possible.
True.
These two companies really put Dubai in the
Into the
world map. And after that, it is just about, like EMAAR never compromises on lifestyle.
true.
You can compare the interiors with any other project, but what EMAAR makes in terms of master plan is
Nobody else can make.
unparalleled. Like Dubai Hills Estate, you talk about schools, hospitals, parks, malls. And I personally learned a lot. Being a first time developer, people ask, obviously, you cannot compare with the giant, right? I mean, but I always tell them, I learned a lot. So when we further go into deep into about my project, I'll tell you what kind of parallels have I drawn from EMAR. Everything is inspired by EMAR for me.
So, see, you were instrumental in bringing the golf, this one, uh, the polo club. I think you were heading that polo club at that point of time. And you were the part of that polo, the new community polo, Grand Polo. So, what have you learned from there? This was my actually second question, but now I'm going to ask you at this point of time, what was your learning with that?
See, every master plan gives me a very steep learning. Let it be Oasis or Grand Polo Club and Resort. While I was in EMAR, the core team, which is the head of sales, head of marketing, the head of design, ID, we all used to just brainstorm how do we make it special.
Okay.
We were just thinking about what value addition is the customer getting. If you look at Grand Polo, the way the equestrian club is designed,
Right.
possibly the first time in the world where you're having, the horse stables underground, which
Right.
creates an environment like an air conditioned environment throughout the year, which the
Right.
horses need. Small things which people don't talk about, and the beauty of EMAR is, they take care of it. Let it be Oasis, just like 3,000 villas over 10 square kilometers. So all these inspirations, and working with the best for the best. Also, I mean, the market respects me because of what I've done in EMAR for the last 7 years. But it's all because of the company where we work for, and
True.
honestly, that is why EMAR today stands out. And there can be any number of competitions coming in, but EMAR will always stand out. The vision has always been there, and the execution is impeccable.
That's great. Okay. So now this Grand Poro learning came to Art House. So, I mean, not learning, you came to Art House. Why Art House? And what is Art House is all about?
So when I left EMAR, I was working with a couple of my ex colleagues from EMAR. So all of us decided let's do something special. As you know, there've been multiple launches. New
Right.
developers are coming to Dubai. So we didn't want the market to perceive us as another new developer. So we said, how can we make ourselves special? And when we saw that what the market really needs or where is that gap, Dubai is so big, there's so many micro markets. When we saw the market, I think Dubai moved towards ultra luxury too fast. And at the same time, we were looking at why does 95, 96% of residents don't own a home? The government is pushing the first time home buyers program. It
True.
means, are we did we miss this path where, the affordability is not there anymore? And it
Okay.
is true. Today, the rates are say in good micro markets have reached at par with New York. So when we thought we need to make something special where with our experience, with our connections and with our intellect, we get the 5 star, the 4 star luxury in smart prices.
Right.
And that is where we started brainstorming. And I think today we are seeing a rise of a new segment, which I call it the smart luxury.
Right.
The smart luxury segment is where you make impeccable luxury homes at prices which make sense. It's as simple as that. Let's
Right.
keep it to one point. And we want to add value to the customers, like, again, learn from the best, been there. If I'm not adding value to my customers, I cannot survive here for long term.
That's
I
true.
can come, probably I can sell it. Market is good. Everybody is selling. Either I look at, okay, I want to sell 2 products and exit, or I decide I want to be here for long term. And that is where the inspirations from Grand Polo, Oasis, as to what we give in the project to make
Right.
it special,
Right.
and the price point which makes it smart. That is where that is what Arthouse is all about.
Okay. So you talked about the learning, you talked about the art house. What is the idea behind it? Now, the specific question about the project. Why Arjan area you have chosen? So you just told us that you are giving the luxury in the affordable segment. Dubai doesn't have a affordable segment because 90% of the population lives in Sharjah and Ajman. So why you came to Arjan? That's the first question, and then I'll ask the second question out of it.
So this already partly I answered previously, but I want to link, because this is a very important question.
Right. I want that link to come out from you.
So I'll ask you a question. What do you think is the best livable community with schools, hospitals, malls in Dubai?
Dubai Hills Estate in front of Arjan,
Yeah,
Arjan in front
Dubai
of
Hills
Dubai
Estate.
Yeah, exactly.
A master developer can make a development like that.
Right.
So I was thinking, as a new developer, if you want to acquire individual plots,
Mm-hmm.
where can we acquire a plot which can emulate the same kind of lifestyle?
One more question in between. Why not Dare Islands?
Why not Deer Islands? Okay,
You could have easily purchased the land
I'll
there.
answer that also.
Okay.
So we wanted to be in a place which has a lot of schools,
Okay.
the hospital which is in walking distance, ready infrastructure which differentiates from Deer
Right.
Islands, and a livability which is, if my tower is ready, everything is ready around. So when we looked at the lifestyle of Dubai Hills Estate, of course, we cannot emulate the same lifestyle. That is Dubai Hills Estate, the best in Dubai probably in terms of livability. We saw we need schools, hospitals, parks, proximity to malls, corporate offices. And I said, there's nothing better than Arjan. Like, it is 5 minutes to Dubai Hills Mall, 2 minutes walking distance to Mediclinic Hospital,
Right.
5 schools within 5 minutes driving distance, ready parks. And Dubai Holding has done such a magnificent job maintaining the region, less density. And on top of it, Miracle Garden gives such inspirational greenery to the area. So this is a no-brainer. Right, we've had the option of choosing either Deira Islands or Arjan, but for me, the infrastructure being ready is so important, because the lifestyle needs to start immediately on handover. And see, Dubai Islands is a great place and it has a great future, but we wanted to be more in terms of livability as soon as possible. And that is why Arjan. And also, if you look at the growth of Dubai, it is towards the south. We all agree, right? It is towards the south. Geographically, if you look at Arjan, I mean, I'm not saying it, you can look at Dubai map. If you just point your finger in the center of Dubai, it falls in the Arjan and the Dubai Hills area, because city is going towards the south.
Right.
As more and more jobs are being generated towards the new airport, you need a lot of housing under 2 million in this area, in Dubai South. And even Emirates CEO Sir Tim Clark has also said that developers need to focus on making homes under 2 million in this region, because over 200,000 jobs are being created. Not everybody can afford a lavish villa or a townhouse, right? You need to make homes for them.
Right.
And that also brings back to the question of, we need to make real estate accessible. We need to ensure that, yes, non-residents are buying a lot. They are the bread and butter, but the residents should also be incentivized to purchase. And that is the entire ethos and the reason for choosing Arjan.
Okay. That's nice explanation. But one question remain untouched. What are you going to provide in a hut house? Like, is it going to be a luxury segment? Is it going to be a mid segment? Is it going to be a mix of it? And what are going to be the prices? Because everybody wants to know what are the prices going to be.
Yeah.
Right. Because if you give me a luxury of 4-star luxury and you charge 2,500 per square feet, I might not able to buy. So all these questions you need to answer now.
Absolutely. See, I in my tenure in EMAAR, I probably have launched St. Regis, I launched Lamborghini, and I learned a lot. It's a
But they were all premium segment.
Exactly. So that is where we want to differentiate. So what we've learned is every luxury segment differentiates with certain aspects.
Right.
So who would have thought that cigar lounge is needed? Is it needed for luxury segment? If you call it ultra luxury, yes.
Yes.
So St. Regis has a concept of cigar lounge and ladies library. It's a
is.
century-year-old library. It's a tradition, which I personally love, because when you put something like this in the tower, it automatically elevates the luxury, because see, these are indoor options, right? Developers here can simply choose, why do I have to give away my GFA? I will just make more
Another
apartments
apartment.
and make
Yes.
money.
Yes.
Or you have to differentiate yours with these aspects. So we have a cigar lounge, we have a
Right.
ladies' tea library, we have a rooftop pool. There is a lot of wellness aspects. So I was in Bali and I was impressed with the sound healing aspect. So we have a
Right.
sound healing area. We have a cold plunge. So apart from a gym, imagine if you have a cold plunge and a sauna. So all of this, covers the wellness aspect. This differentiates and puts the project with amenities at a luxury level. Correct.
Right.
At the same time, we didn't just want to people to perceive it as luxury. For residents, see, everybody thinks about how do I sell. But the most important thing is, how do I make this project livable for the rentability? Because if rents are
Right.
high, your appreciation is the highest. So what we've done, I mean, the place currently I was staying last year, it had a 3 meter ceiling height. I
Right.
personally felt claustrophobic. I couldn't stay there. I moved out. Uh, and then I said, this is the first thing I need to address. Even though it is of additional cost, you need to make 3.6 meter ceiling height.
Wow.
We're making a 3.6 meter ceiling height. We're making large layouts because, see, as price grew in Dubai, everybody is making smaller
Smaller
sizes
sizes.
because the ticket size is affordable, right?
Right.
But it is not livable. I mean, this area has a lot of schools. So we are doing 850 square foot one bed, all en suite. 1250 to 1500 square foot two bed, all en suite, because we also need to address the livability of the tower. In this area, the towers which larger sizes, they demand 40% more rent. You'll be surprised because, see, people also need to live, right? So we've ensured not only for the investors, we are giving a magnificent amenities, branded residence. Arthouse is a New York brand, century-old brand.
Yes.
We were getting the luxury,
Right.
and we're also giving furnished residences, because for investors, it is perfect. Plug and play. You get the handover, you rent it out. So this we have covered everything for the investor, but for the tenants who are coming to live, large sizes, indoor kids play area. Tell me how many buildings in Dubai have indoor kids play area?
None.
The place where I live now, my kid struggles during the summers because
True.
he can't go out and play. So I'm making an indoor kids play area, which is again GFA. You have to compromise on GFA for that. And we are making an outdoor kids play area. See, all of these elements, Nitin, add to not only the luxury, but how much we have thought through about, how does the livability aspect work. And that is what makes it special. And, entry fountain, I call luxury that 10-second experience where you'd get dropped off of the lobby and then you go up in the
I was about
elevators.
to ask why there is a fountain on the entrance.
Personally, imagine a tenant or somebody staying there
Right.
comes back from a hard work day. When you have a beautiful fountain welcoming you,
Water body.
there's nothing better than that.
That's true.
And even the pool, every building has a gym and a pool. How is my pool different? So we're
Right.
making a curved pool, designer pool,
I've seen that.
which is 200 square meters in area. The rooftop pool is 100 square meters in area. All of this adds to livability aspect. Now it is a very easy question
Can
saying
I
you,
ask one question in
yeah,
between? Why two pools in one building?
because
One on the rooftop,
yeah,
which is 100 square meters.
yeah,
Second is 200 square meters, which is on your podium level, which is
yeah.
the facility level. Why two pools?
Good that you asked because I thought I skipped it. We wanted to differentiate adults amenities
Okay.
and family amenities.
Okay.
So the adult pool is on the rooftop level. They can also use the pool on the first floor. But because we are putting a cigar lounge, we
Okay.
wanted to restrict that floor only to adults. So the
Oh, so
cigar lounge,
no childrens are allowed in
the
that side.
children's amenities are all flooded on the first
The
floor
first floor.
amenities. So we have the cigar lounge, we have the rooftop pool, we have the gym and the sauna on the first floor on the rooftop pool. Along with we have some Zen gardens. So that area covers for adults amenities. On the first floor you have ladies tea library, indoor kids play area, wellness bar, sound healing area, and the outdoor pool. So we
Right.
wanted to differentiate this because, see, all of this, when you're adding luxury amenities,
Right.
I mean, you cannot let kids allow go into the cigar lounge as well. So you have to restrict the floor. So we also thought about that and we restricted into these two amenity floors. Now the trivial question is, oh, you know what? You're adding so many amenities. You're getting a 4-star New York brand. You're gonna give high-end finishes, fountains and all. You're gonna price it at 2,500. That is the question, right?
Next question was that only. I'm writing that only.
Yeah. So this is what is the most important thing today.
Right.
Today we are at a crux situation in Dubai real estate market where
Right.
while maintaining the standard of Dubai being a luxury capital of the world, we will have to ensure that investors and customers feel that the price points are accessible and at a level which can make them appreciation in the future.
Right.
So I'll talk about the pricing for this tower. We are starting at 1550 dirham per square foot
Wow.
and starting with the first floor and going till 1850 towards the highest floor. So the average of the tower is in between 1650 to 1700, including the furniture. Now this is what makes it special. See, all the amenities, yes, I can sacrifice GFA, I can give amenities, but I can load that price on the price point, make it
Right.
2200, 2300, like what other products are selling here. But at the same time, if the customers are buying in at 2000 plus, there is not
Then,
much room left because your appreciation is only left to speculation.
right.
If the market goes up, then you will appreciate. But at the current prices, I'm looking at beautiful projects like Vincitore here. They're trading at 2200, 2300. So if a customer is entering at 1600, he's already looking at a 35-40%. So that is what gives me the confidence that the investors will gain value. And the most important thing, the payment plan, right? So before touching to the payment plan, I want to tell you one thing. As a new developer, when you go and talk to customers, what would be the first thing they ask? The construction. How are they going to do construction,
True.
right? What we've seen is the construction contracts have not been awarded even 6 months post launch for many developers.
True.
But what I wanted to do differently is we've signed a construction contractor who's a 2.5 decade old company in Dubai, delivered over 130 projects, works with the likes of DR, EMAAR, is doing a lot of projects like Manta Bay, Aristavillas. So they're on board. So that gives us a lot of confidence on construction. So probably that is the only reason after EMAAR and Aldar, we are one of the few companies which is doing construction linked payment plan.
I heard they are on the partner board also. I think equity partners.
Yes, this also gives a lot of confidence because when you have a construction partner with you, which means that the project will be delivered beforehand. And that is why we are doing a construction linked payment plan, which is 60-40. 30% is date linked. The next 30% is construction linked, and 40% is on handover. And New System Engineering is a construction partner. I mean, you can read about them, and they're magnificent. I mean, they being a part of our project gives not only the customers confidence, but us as developers a lot of confidence.
Right. So, okay, great. And two, three things like how confident you are that this building will be on time.
No, I'm super confident. If you look at the site is already it's been cleaned,
Right.
and we are just waiting to get onto the construction. 4th of Feb is the launch. So as soon as we launch, we will be on the site, and it's a 2 basement ground plus 19, and the handover date is expected to be December 2028. But I think we're very confident we will hand over much before that, including the furniture. As you know, when installation of the furniture itself take around
takes
2 to 3
time,
months. But we'll be well on track. And sales, I'm quite confident because I personally I'm a guy who believes in fast pace of sale. So that is why the pricing, when you asked what is the pricing, and when so many amenities and such payment plan which gives confidence to customer, but still we wanted to keep the pricing in a in a place where customers and residents feel like what I should buy here. So our 1 bedrooms, which are 850 square foot average size, are going to start just below 1.3 million. The 2 bedrooms, which are 1250 square foot average, some going to 1550 square foot, are going to start at around 1.87 million. And the studios of average size of around 480 square foot are going to start at 875,000 dirhams. Now, this is, imagine this being a 4-star branded, fully furnished, 3.6 meter ceiling height, and such amenities. And I'm already receiving a very good feedback on the price because it is really differentiating our project in terms of amenities and the price points with multiple other launches happening in the same area.
Great. Any promotions?
So these prices are only valid for the launch.
Okay.
We are looking at a certain price increase immediately after a certain sales percentage. And obviously, I'm here sitting with the best in the real estate industry. So Again, these prices are the pre-launch prices,
Okay.
and we would look at some price revisions post that. But yes, these are the offers on the price.
Thank you so much, Santosh Bhai. It was pleasure and lovely talking to you. We will, for sure, people are going to come on forth and we are going to go all out for this project. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Nitin, for coming here. Thank you.